So we're spending a little time, Slumph and I, and we're having a conversation here, and I just think that this is pretty funny. First, tell them what sports that you've played in your life.
I've done a lot of swimming when I was in youth. I played volleyball a really long time, and especially in winter, I go snowboarding and skiing a lot, and hiking all the time on the mountains, and I love climbing. So I love to be outside.
So you're a big outdoorsman. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's a big outdoorsman, snowboard patrol, ski patrol, spends his life outside, and he came to hang out and talk about training. And I'm like, well, hey, you got to get strong. And he's like, well, I do not like weight rooms. I'm not going to spend any time in a weight room. You're not going to convince me to spend any time in a weight room. Tell me why you don't like weight rooms.
Yeah, there are a lot of weird people in there.
He's from Austria, by the way. So.
Yeah. Maybe it's just in Austria like that, but a lot of weird people blowing up muscles. All the coaches there try to sell you, I don't know, like cereals and milkshakes and blow up your muscles, and I actually don't like that. I just want to be more functional. Right.
So he was telling me that every time he goes to ask what to do, they tell him to do curls, and they want him to get his chest bigger, and he's like, I don't want it to be bigger. That's extra weight I have to carry around. So either way, I'm telling him, hey, you've got to increase your capacity to put force in the ground. If you want to be faster, you've got to be able to have some body armor in order to prevent injury. You've got to strength train. He's like, Tim, I'm not coming to the weight room. I don't care what you say. So happy medium here. He's going to buy a kettlebell. He can take a kettlebell. He can go outside and he can train. So I'm teaching him a couple ideas here, a couple things he can do with the kettlebell. So we're going to show you guys. 12 kilo kettlebell here, about 27, 28 pounds. We're gonna teach him a knee dominant pattern, a hip dominant pattern, a pushing pattern, a pulling pattern, and then we're gonna do something for a core. And now he's got a workout outside, right outside the Alps, just looking at the snow-covered mountains, working
good.
out with the kettlebell. So let's show him our squat. So we pick up the kettlebell. And he's thinking goblet position, so it's here, elbows are in tight. Getting his elbows in tight, this ensures that he gets in a really good back position and he's tight. So we're thinking just drop down, put your butt between your heels and squat. Good, he drives up through his heels, we'll do 5 reps. This is the goblet squat. If you guys can see, he's got a great, why don't you turn that way, show him the back position. He's got a great back position, he doesn't lose it. That's awesome, he's driving through his heels, one more time. Good, now let's show him the SLDL. That was a knee dominant movement, which is important. Now we're gonna do a hip dominant movement. So he's thinking, oh, opposite arm, opposite leg. So he's just thinking, start tall, finish tall, get long, and he pulls through. We'll do 3 reps each side. Starts with a big chest, pulls through, uses this hamstring and glute. Good, and we'll switch sides. Opposite arm, opposite leg, kind of get that cross body pattern going. So we got a hip dominant pattern, knee dominant pattern. Now we got to do something. We know we got to push, we got to pull. So we can take the kettlebell, we can put it in tight. Make sure that wrist isn't broken. Make sure that wrist is up and down. Everything tight, and just thinking press and kind of meet your bicep to your ear. Yep. And then back down. Boom. Make sure everything's tight. Boom. And then we'll switch sides. Just kind of take it from here. You can just roll it over. Butt tight, belly tight, pressing it straight up. 2 and 3. Good. Now what can we do? How can we pull with this? Well, we can do just a rowing motion. So you're going to think hinge back, and then you're just going to pull shoulder blade back and down. Let's do 3 reps each side. Good, so we're focusing on right here, pulling that shoulder blade back and down. Big squeeze, he's got no movement as core, switch sides. Nice and tight. 1 more, 3, good. Now let's show him, we need to do something for our core to have a holistic workout. Knee dominant, hip dominant, pushing, pulling. So let's show him how we do a plank. So put a kettlebell down, just right here, so you're in the shot. So I had him do a plank at first, and he was thinking his butt wasn't tight, he was just hanging out, he probably could have done it for 10 minutes. But we're going to teach him how to get really engaged in this plank. So for a couple things. 1, get your butt really tight. everything tight. So this is rock hard. To get it even tighter, I'm gonna have him cue and push your heels away. Now he's tight. Now, belly's gotta be tight too. So I tell him, take your elbows in and back. And as he cues in and back, this thing gets engaged. He's tight, and he's tight. Tighter, you gotta be tighter. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your butt, squeeze your butt for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Couple ideas for you guys. Try it out. Hopefully in a couple months I'll be out in Austria with our kettlebells. We can do a kettlebell workout and then go snowboard.
Awesome.
Slumph, Indianapolis Alley Cats. What number are you?
30.
30.